And so, without any further ado, I just want to ask our friends, my friend Pastor Austin, in your own unique way, how would you define or describe the word lust?
Well, it's amazing because really, this is, growing up in the South, you don't have too many things that you can do. And
Mm,
one of the main things you can do is you can always find a way to get into trouble with your sexual appetite because it's not a lot of things, you could, you got your cars and you got your women, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. And so growing up in the South, we dealt with a lot of this, especially with the men of my family, and we've overcome a lot of things, but not just in my family, but just across the board because lust, truly, if you look at the Webster's dictionary definition of what it means, it just defines as a very strong sexual desire.
mhm,
And I want you to really land on the word desire. So when I normally teach, I try to bring some practicality to it, but very strong sexual desire. And
mm,
I love how you put it when you first introduced it. The concept to me is you talked about how the book of James deal with what desires do when they run amok.
mm,
When we are led away from with our own desires, the Bible says
mm,
it bring forth sin, and sin when it's full grown, according to the New Living Translation, it
mhm,
brings forth death. And so this is a matter of desire. So when you talk about lust, we're dealing with desires. And what
mm,
is a desire? Desire is just a strong feeling of wanting or needing or wishing for something to happen.
mm,
So in order for us to really just harp on what lust is all about, let's
mm,
break it down to the lowest common denominator. We're talking about some very strong desires that
mm.
we're talking about today. So and
Wow.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, and then and I'll make this last point, and then we can move on. Is that when you deal with desires, of course we know David.
Yeah, yeah,
King
yeah,
David
yeah,
had some real strong desires, especially when it came to the ladies.
yeah.
But he wrote in Psalms 27 something real critical for
Mm,
me. And just to keep it practical, he said that one thing that I have desired of the
mm.
Lord, and
Yes.
that will I seek after. And so it caused me to realize that the way to overcome impractical, immoral desires is just to shift what you desire.